transitioned. So right here, you see I had a file up there. I just started it, played it for like 11 minutes just to make sure that I had certain things working. We're gonna start brand new. Oops, I forgot I changed the. Oh, there we go. My village is gone. What on earth is going on? This place is going to sink any second. Let's climb up quick. Press the B button and jump across. Look over there. That's the focus tower. Once the heart of the world. An old prophecy says, the vile four will steal the power and divide the world behind 4 doors. At that time, the night will appear. The prophecy has now come true. 4 monsters have locked the doors of the focus tower and escaped with the keys. They're draining the light from the 4 crystals of the earth, and the world is in chaos. The people are in desperate need of help. Nem, only you can save the crystals and the world. Me? Yes, you, Nem. Only you could be the knight spoken of in the prophecy. Look out, a monster. So, interesting aspect about this. In the very beginning, the battle is very generic. You don't have a lot of weapon selections. You don't have any spells, anything like that. You can actually lose here at the starting battle because if the behemoth gets lucky and crits you, and you don't crit it often enough. That previous save file, it didn't happen to me. I didn't get crit, thankfully. I didn't crit him either, so it took time. But you can actually lose. I always thought that was hilarious for this is, technically speaking, this is a scripted battle. And you can lose, especially if you miss. Twice, yep. I'm losing. Now, this is something that's interesting, and I don't remember if it was ever like this in any of the other series. Enemies degrade, their physical form will degrade based upon percentage of missing health. Behemoth, even though his model is technically a generic model in the sense of he's a common enemy, or at least his model is, we'll see enemies that only go through one transition of in a damaged, I'm healthy and then damaged. Bosses, generally speaking, you'll see them have like 3 or 4. Oh god, yes, I won. Seems I was right. At last, I found a true knight. But you said you were sure I was the one. Well, actually, it was more of a guess. Forget it. Just tell me where I can find the crystals. It's up to you to find them. This place is becoming dangerous. Follow me to the level forest. Gotta get out of here. Who is that guy anyways? I need a shave. Level forest. There you are. What do you think I should do first? Save the Crystal of Earth. See ya. We'll find that the text is pretty bland. That's not that odd for how early into the Final Fantasy era series this technically is. I don't remember for folks that have played Final Fantasy like the original Final Fantasy 1 and 2, NPCs didn't really say much, and it's kind of like that in this one too. That boulder is blocking my way back to town. Would you shove it aside? This is just a push forward and I'll move. You're not pushing any buttons. Thank you. If you want to go through this forest, find Kaylee in Forster and show her this. Receive the tree wither. This is just a story component item to continue the quest line. It's not like anything else. Cure potion. So something that's interesting in this game. So you saw I just opened that chest, right? Well, if I go back, that chest is there again. And it's going to have the exact same items. So in this game, they've got two different types of chests. They've got the, we're going to call it the gold chests or boss chests or special item chests. One-time open key items for the progression of the game. Either weapons, armor, whatever. And then these brown common chests. The brown common chests, they always restock with the exact same item that they had before. And what's neat about all of them, so this right now, that's your common generic potion. And it's not like, oh, potion, yeah, heals 20 HP. No, it's a percentage of your max HP. So as you get more health, the potion will also continue to heal you more. So it's the only potion you have in the entire game, and you could stack yourself up to 99 if you wanted, if you just wanted to keep going back to the areas where these chests keep spawning. This town is the only town that's probably the exception to what I'm about to say, but every town has somebody that will sell you a key item of some kind. Not a key item, an upgrade, an armor upgrade or a spell or anything like that. The first town, if memory serves, is the only town that's the exception, but we're going to talk to every NPC anyways. I should also note that this is one of the few games where as you progress, changes occur in the areas. And you'll see what I mean when we come back to this town after we've progressed. The monster can drain energy from a person. I'm really just a child. Oh. So this whole town are a bunch of young people. Oh. My husband Mac forgot his captain cap. I hope nothing happens. Oh, this is the person we're looking for. I'm Kaylee. There's a tree blocking the north exit. I should probably actually. There's a tree blocking the north exit of the lava forest. I can chop down the tree, but monsters have taken over the forest and I can't get to it. I can help you with that. Come on, let's go. Don't you dare take Kaylee anywhere dangerous. Listen, Mom. Hey, that tree wither looks awful. How much the trees must be suffering. Okay, you win. Don't worry, Mom. That reminds me, I'm changing the freaking menu. Oh, so we have an interactable button because you will, over the course of the game, you will pick up new weapons, and the weapons have different effects. Swords will activate like switches, and axes will chop down trees. You'll get a claw that'll let you climb. Bombs that break down walls. I think they activate switches sometimes, but it's generally speaking just a break open the wall thing. Manual, so I can control her. We're gonna save over that one. I want to customize. I want to see a physical number. Yeah. Message speed 4. Like that. Okay. So right now, we've just got steel armor, which has a defense power of 6. This is very generic in terms of the stats. It's, hey, this is defensive power. It's just armor. She's got 2 pieces. There's, generally speaking, it's not like it stacks on top of itself. As an example, we'll pick up more armor, and it just, whatever your best slotted item is, it just automatically uses that. You're not switching equipment. Wow, so she's immune to the stats up here at the top. She has defenses against water and getting that's either earth or petrification. I'm pretty sure it's petrification. And then she's immune to silence. weapons, attack power 12 for my sword. You'll see the axe is slightly stronger, but it seems like the so there's not accuracy in the game in the sense it's a stat that you can affect. It's either considered luck or it's accuracy, but luck I consider more sort of like the crits. But axes seem like they don't get to hit as often, or I've certainly missed more often using an axe than I have anything else. Strange trees are growing in the level forest. The crystal of earth is to the north. All my old people are going to sound the exact same. The crystal of the earth is to the north in the bone dungeon. So I always thought this game was fairly neat in terms of this interaction with the environment. The walking through water, you'll see, you know, it was fairly common in a lot of the Final Fantasy games, but you didn't generally, you know, you didn't jump over platforms and everything like that, like I was doing right there. And that's actually part of like the dungeon and terrain design, which I thought was pretty good. I've turned into an old man. All the speeches will be different for everyone when we come back through a second time. I don't need to do anything else. I'm pretty sure there was nothing in the water if memory serves. Thanks for the help back there. Take the chest in the back. I would love... Oh, that's what I did. Okay. I did need to go into the water. Or, oh, no I don't. I just need to jump across the platform. You found our first spell, Cure. I actually missed that on that 11-minute file from yesterday. I didn't grab that. I just went straight into the forest. I would have felt really dumb. Okay, up here. These are somehow the only young people in this town. Another chest for potions. Can you save all 4 crystals? If you're tired, have a rest in that bed. And this is the free inn. Okay, we're gonna go straight out into the battlefield. You'll see me level, purposely go out of my way to kill a couple of monsters to level, just because it makes some things, it makes the RNG of missing less of an annoyance. So this doesn't have like an open world aspect to it. It's a, you know, go into the area, hit A to go through and all that jazz. Let me cut this with my axe. We've got to reach the north exit. This is the first interaction we see where weapons actually do something. How the weapons can change the environment. So we have attack, spell, defense to block. We can obviously use items. She's got a revive. We had life, or we had the cure spell. And this is again early enough in the Final Fantasy series where it was based closer to Final Fantasy 1 and 2's system of charges within a spell school. So as an example, Kaylee could do, she can raise or resurrect 3 times. I don't know how many times I can cast Cure. And that number changes based on your level. And what is fairly unique, at least in this aspect, your partners, so Kaylee in this case, and we'll have others, they do not increase their levels during the time that they're with you. Their level and stats and equipment are all static from the time that they come. They'll come and go as time goes on, and their equipment in turn will change, and their skill sets and whatnot. But are, in comparison, will get experience and will level up. Like right now. So another interesting aspect in terms of the design for this game that's different than some of the others, obviously there isn't random battles. You can physically see the enemy on the field. The minute you run into them, that's what starts combat. So you can kind of like pre-plan if you're going places and whatnot. Obviously I could easily avoid all these guys. Correct. I could easily avoid all these guys if I, or most of these guys if I want. I'm mostly doing this A, for experience, B, just to get a handful of potions, and whatnot just before I fight the boss. There's a boss in this area. But what's interesting, another interesting aspect of this, hey, I'm running into the enemy, that usually signifies one of two things. One, I just ran into this green slime. Most of the enemies will be what that visual was on the field. So in this case, there's going to be more than one green slime. It's going to be two or more. So it could either be nothing but that one enemy type, or it could be mostly that enemy type. Then there's one other alternative where it's just, this is a strong monster. He's the strongest within the pack that you might just fight in a moment. Here's that example about we fought one and it was 2 slimes and an imp. This time it's 3 slimes. So that's, again, it's just, what you're going to be fighting ahead of time. And that's important as time goes on. And I'll talk about why when we get up to a scenario where it's relevant. So these are heal potions. They're I'm gonna call them antidotes, but not really. God, what was the actual panaceas? I think they were the panaceas of the other Final Fantasy games. In this game, it's the universal I heal everything, or I cure the status effects of everything in this game. And I'm gonna grab just one more set. I'm not killing those mobs off the left. I'm just gonna beeline it straight to those, and then I'm gonna go fight the boss. This place is actually fairly short. I just wanted, the poison's actually pretty bad that you can get hit with on the other boss, or can get hit with by the boss. I'd rather just avoid that altogether. So as you've noticed, actually, these monsters have all respawned after I beat them up earlier. I should note that every slot, every monster individual, that's static. So in this very specific spot that I engaged this one in, it will always be 2 green slimes, 1 imp. The next one I fight should be, if memory serves, 3 slimes. Nope. Oh. That was 3 slimes last time, wasn't it? So that's great. I thought it was always a static set, but I guess I'm wrong. It can be different. Or maybe it's only unique like that to the green slimes. Anytime I've ever fought most of the stuff, it was usually always the exact same. If it was 3 imps before, it's 3 imps. Yeah, actually, see, last time it was 3 imps, and this time it's 2 imps and a slime. Oh, I've already been found out to be a liar. That didn't take very long. That RNG, wow, I missed 4 times. Five times. Okay. Potion. And a save real fast. And I'm going to use healing potions. And we're going to go interact with the glowing thing. This is the evil tree I was talking about. Whoa, surprise! He poisoned me. It says he did the trees. Love the music in this game. I don't know how much I get healed by. Minotaur attacks with Scream. Defense down. I heal for quite a bit. Unfortunately, I don't know if it would have healed more, because this game doesn't do like over healing per se. It just heals exactly what you have. See the monster's stats changed. I think I hit like the 75% HP mark on the boss. Nice and easy. I actually didn't end up needing those antidotes. Kaylee, what happened? I'll be okay as soon as I take the elixir. But that's in the Sand Temple. Don't worry, I'll get it. Then take this axe with you. I'll be back. I'll be back. Alright, so, by myself again. I'm gonna skip all that. I'll tell you what that is in a minute. How do I switch? Okay. Shoulder buttons. So I can switch what weapon I'm using to attack with. Looking for some cure, kid? First of all, my name is Nem, and I'm looking for elixir. I'll sell you some for, say, 9,000 GP. Well? Whoa, that's way too much. Listen, kid, this stuff is precious. Yeah, I'm gonna go with what? Brooklyn, New York. Listen, kid, this stuff is precious, right? My allowance is only 2 GP a month. Then let's do it this way. I'm going to the Bone Dungeon to find treasure. You come with me and help? If I get the treasure, you'll get the elixir. Do I have any choice? When do we go? There's a battlefield nearby. Why don't you whack a few monsters there and maybe win something, kid? The name's Nem. So here's the new guy. He has his own unique weapon. You know, if you notice, he's level 7 instead of 3, which is what Kaylee was. So the battlefields, so they've just mentioned it, are these things. And it mentions specifically here, battlefield, round 10 of 10. So there are 10 battles in here. These are set. I know that for a fact for the battlefields. And you'll get some kind of reward at the end, to some degree. Most of the time it's purely about the experience that you get out of it, but sometimes you get unique equipment out of it. I don't think either of these two had one. I can't remember. One of them did. You're seeing clouds off to the right now. As the story progresses, the clouds move away, so you get more map to explore. There's another battlefield right there, and I think that one had something in it. But we'll do this for the experience. So strike first. This game does have a, oh, you can be ambushed or you ambush the enemy. So these mad plants have a very unique visual to them. They're trees. I have an axe. What happens when axe meet trees? Tristram attacks first with Ninja Star. Okay, he kicks its ass. Nem attacks with axe. Mad Plant is weak against axe attack, and so it bonus damage. So this is one of the aspects of the game where it's like, you know, awesome. We can, you know, the inherent weaknesses. You'll see it with spells where we're always been used to that in pretty much most of the Final Fantasy series, if enemies being weak to a unique element type. Here, this game goes beyond that and adds in weapon weaknesses. So some things will be weak to the sword that I'm using, some will be weak to the axe, some will be weak to, I think, Tristram, his weapon's either a pierce or a shot or a throw. There's a bow later in the game that an ally uses and it's the same attack type. I don't remember what it is. Oh yeah, defense is also different. You can block the other character, not just yourself. If you also notice, unlike the axe, which has unlimited number of uses, Tristram only has so much ammo, and I don't know how you get more. So I'm predominantly just conserving his ammo because these trees are all very easy. It's very easy to one-shot them. So, you know, I'm not gonna waste his precious ammo on these guys. And I'm pretty sure Tristram doesn't have anything in terms of spells. Yeah, he just has revive. Life is what it's called in this game, but he's only got revive spells. Six more to go, and then we've got 10 in another battlefield. And here's the buttons faster so that it goes by and by. But so just like us, or at least for myself, enemies also have weapon types for their attacks. They do spells. We'll get armor that gives us high resistances to certain spells, so we take, you know, very few damage there, but it'll take time to get to that point. Obviously, we have to find that equipment. In most cases, there's not really much you can do about the fact that they have certain types of attacks. You just have to be mindful of finding equipment. These poison frogs suck, because if you don't one-shot them, I think they poison you. Like as a retaliatory attack. Oh. There's my first poison. Two more to go. And once we've done these 10 battles, we will have destroyed this battle. Ooh. Don't accidentally do that. We'll have destroyed this battlefield, so it's kind of like it's a very early Ubisoft tower completion concept of, you know, finish this objective and you'll never have to deal with it ever again. But again, because you're actually getting strong, or can get strong rewards for it, in terms of equipment, you know, it makes doing these, you know, a lot better, at least in comparison. Clean them out. 154 experience. Yeah, so this battlefield didn't have anything, so hopefully it's this one. It's also really good experience. so it's still worth it to a degree, but generally speaking, you just need to be around poison. Oh, so some weapons, by the way, and Tristram's ninja stars have it, can have status effects on them. If we go look at his weapons, so my weapons don't have any of that, but his do. His specifically has, I think it's blind and poison. Look how much stronger he is, by the way. This is because of his, so the attack power will change. It's not static to the weapon. It's also based upon the stats of the character. So because Tristram's 7, you know, plus what the ninja stars actually have. My strongest weapon is at 26 with the axe. His is fucking 39. Accidentally turned on auto again. I need to check something as soon as this battlefield is over. I actually vaguely remember, I think there's an area that actually does, remember I mentioned those brown chests that always have the exact same thing in them? Pretty sure every time you get someone with an ammo weapon, that one of the boxes is always associated with their ammo. I don't think the lizard's weak to axes. It might be swords. I don't think any of them are weak to any of the weapons that I have. We'll try swords. Oops. Yeah. We'll try swords against a lizard next time we see one. After we finish these battlefields, this will pretty much kind of like settle us in terms of the experience requirements, so it'll be purely about navigating the dungeon. There are some battles you have to do, just because there's no clear paths without them, running at least into a handful of mobs. But we won't be going out of our way to full clear, you know, everything like we were doing in the forest earlier. Okay, so the basilisk isn't weak to any of my weapons that I have. Critical hit. Status effects don't go away. Which is really annoying. I'm just gonna deal with the poison. I don't even know how much damage it does. I'm pretty sure poison's percentile too as well. Like it's just based on a separate amount of your HP. We can eventually make ourselves with equipment immune to poison, just like these frogs are. And pretty much like any Final Fantasy game, eventually you find a ribbon equivalent, but at least that spell's full. And now all my dudes are poisoned. Okay, last battle for this battlefield. Defeated enemy. Alright, clean them out. We won charm. So what does charm do for us? 1 defense power. Oof. Whatever would we have done if we didn't have that 1 defense, you know, that 1 armor. We're gonna head to the inn because it also heals status effects. I'm gonna check what this. This is the chest I was looking at. Okay, here. Flame. And we're all non-poisoned up. We're gonna run into the forest real fast just to go to that 1 chest with the 3 antidotes. Real fast, pick that up just to give us 5 to go into the dungeon. So we just gotta kill 3. Oh, wait, let me check that chest. I could have sworn one of these had like the ammo, but it might not be in the forest. It might specifically be in the bone dungeon. I didn't have to fight this guy. I forgot because I have the axe now. Just gonna speed by the attack. I do have to fight these 2 though. Yeah, I'm only gonna do this the once. I was thinking about doing it twice for a total of, I want to say that was 8, but I don't think I'll need more than that. Yeah, look how wishy-washy I am about this. I do want to do it one more time, and then we're going straight to the dungeon. So, got all the stuff. Gonna check out this temple one last time. Pretty sure there's nothing else in here. The chest doesn't respawn with ammo, yeah. And I don't remember there being a secret passage in here. Okay, off to the bone dungeon. And where the first real boss of the game is. Going crazy. I feel like there was a hidden thing somewhere around here, but now I don't remember where it is. The door sealed shut. Well, here it goes. What's this? Aren't these something? I'll sell you some cheap. About 50 explosives for 30 GP. Okay. Learn to use bomb. So now I'm gonna double back real fast because that's why I was interacting with those skull piles, because you can break those. It was with the bombs. I just couldn't remember. I was pretty sure it was the bombs, but I couldn't remember if I could also do it with other weapons. Hey, look at that. Steel shield. What did the steel shield get us? Save. 5 defense power. Okay. That's pretty good. It's almost the same as what the armor was. So between the charm and the shield that we have, we've picked up, we've essentially doubled our defense power for our characters. Oh, went off a second ago. None. So here's an example of rooms where we can't bypass much. Birds. I don't know if it looks like this for anyone else, but I always thought these guys were like wearing diapers. And I'm pretty sure it's like a waistband with cloth that runs down back and front. I can't remember what it's actually called. So we're gonna check and see if they're weak to swords. I'm pretty sure they're only weak to the throwing weapon. Yeah, shoot attack is what it's classified as. Pretty sure they're also weak to lightning, but I don't have access to lightning spells at this point. That was a crit, that was not a weakness to swords. Ooh. Pretty sure they're not weak to axes either, but we'll find out in a second. Hey, Ninja Star ammo. So this is where the stuff is. Okay, so anything over here? Nope. Okay, we're gonna attack this worm. If memory serves, these guys are weak to axe and earth magic, which is interesting. Oh, didn't even get to check. Sorry, we're gonna attack this one because I need to know what it's weak to. So yeah, weak against axe attacks. Okay. Ding. Now we have bones. So interesting aspect to this. Just like with some of the, I want to say the majority of the Final Fantasy games, all these monsters have like types. So as an example, these skeletons can be damaged with holy or healing magic. I don't think they can be damaged with healing items. I don't even know if you have the option to try and heal them with potions. But you can cast Cure and damage them with spells. I think you can also hit them with life and it one-shots them, but I don't actually know. I've never tried. I feel like I did try and I was like, oh yeah, it didn't do anything. I'm not crazy. At some point there's like a hidden passage in this place for a piece of equipment. Pretty sure. pretty sure it's right behind that. Notice how that chest's one square away from the wall? That's my sign. More explosives. Oh, come on. Okay. I guess I was wrong. So skeletons aren't weak to... I know they're weak to bombs, but let's check and see if they're weak to swords. Nope. And swords don't one-shot them like the axe does. So let's see what the bomb does. Fuck. Confused my guy. So something to note with attacks like that will hit multiple targets, and you can do this with spells too. So with bombs, you have no choice but to, at least as I understood it, you have no choice but to do AoE attack, but the damage is split. So you would do more damage if you're bombing a singular target versus if you were hitting multiples. Aye, there we go. What? Pretty sure there was more, wasn't there? All I see was a brown chest. That can't be it. I guess it's worth it in the sense of the ammo. I swear there was an actual, like, hidden passage with a gold chest of, you know, items. So we're gonna go into the water and double check that it's not something down here. I'm just being stupid. It's been a really long time since I've played. Oh, that's not it. But hey, ammo that I thought I would eventually run out of. So I did, just as an example, I did 116 damage to when there were 3 skeletons. So let's find out how to defend when there's 3. Yeah, 74. So it splits the damage based on how many targets. So if there's 3 targets, then it, you know, divides the attack by 3. I'll adjust. More ninja stars. So if you're looking at the shifting, that's sand. So watch, if I go down, it forces me in this direction. So you're forced to attack these guys. Minotaur zombie. Oh, that 9 damage was the poison from the throwing weapon. I think there's a freaking hidden passage everywhere right now. I know there's a hidden passage on one of these that look like this. You know, of popping it open. There should be a tunnel at the end. Yeah. Seeds. So this is the one I can't remember what it does. This is either it's the Phoenix Downs of this game, or it's the there's another item. There's one more item because there's only four consumables used in this game. That's either the Phoenix feathers or it is the item that restores charges towards the school of spells. I think it actually does it to all spells, so it's not unique to just one school. But you know, if I use my 3 charges of healing, I can pop the seed and it restores it. I don't remember if it's that one or if it's the potion. I'm pretty sure the seeds for the Phoenix Down. So I'm not going to be popping them willy-nilly. They're mostly for if I have to resurrect Tristram. I got tricked. I see the sand flowing to the left, but it sends me back to the right. Aha. Quake, our first offensive spell. Boss room. One moment. I want to double check the frickin' item. Okay, so the seeds are ethers. That's what it was. So this is the I can restore charges of magic. Just wanted to double check that. Oops. Okay. Boss fight. Grr, you'll never beat me. I have the power of the crystal of earth. Strong against poison attack and strong against the paralyzed attack. Oh, that's why the minotaurs weren't attacking. Attacks with Rip Earth, just AoE damage. I attack with my Earth spell, AoE damage, 286. That's not bad. Ow. Double owl. Oh, there was an attack that has a. It's like I only equate it with Pokemon moves because I've heard it there, but it's a callback to some of the attacks from Final Fantasy where it has a chance to attack more than once based on haste. That's what that attack did. Damn, this guy's hitting me really hard. Critical hit. gonna do one more AoE spell myself. Thought I did. Just that. Okay, so this guy's supposed to be an undead thingy. Oh, critical hit. Let us find out what happens when we heal him. I don't think we'll get a chance. I think this is gonna kill him. Oh. Fang 2 times. Cure. Weak against zombie attack is what it's classified as. Look, the crystal. Never mind that. Get a load of this stuff. Oh man, fucking hook shot before the hook shot. I'll keep this. Here. Here's what you wanted. Received elixir. Got explosive, cure. Let's find out what's over here. I think this is a key into the tower. Yeah, sand coin. Look, I've gotta go. See you around, kid. Now we have to fucking get out. So you know how at the very, very start of this dungeon, I just went down the quicksand? I have messed up. Because now I need to get out, and I can't use... I have to go one of the left pathways, and I don't have an ally with me now. Which will make that... It's not impossible, it just makes it harder. And I like how every time I've ever played this game, I make this exact same mistakes. And every time afterwards, I remember, I'm like, oh yeah, I meant... Yeah. I just want to... I'm pretty sure it's not gonna... Oh, right. The chest only will restore itself when you've left an area and then come back. One second. Ping message. Okay. Sorry. Just getting a message from my family. So, this is going to be annoying getting out. But hopefully it won't be that bad. Alright. Path that sucks the least. Right has toads, left has just lizards, so I'll deal with lizards. I wonder... I think these things are weak to... I mentioned earlier, weak to quake. Yep, weak to quake. And again, just like with bombs, I can choose to either do single target or multi-target. I think Quake's actually the only spell that's an exception. It's always an AoE target. This actually won't be that bad because I leveled up, so I got new charges on my black magic spells. So I could just AoE them down and get out. feel like I've had a sneeze all morning. Drive me crazy. I just want to sneeze. Just gonna kill this just to see what's in the chest. Explosives. Cool. There are vendors to be able to purchase this ammo. In most cases, it's not available this very early in the game, but it is, you know, past the story point. There's always a vendor to be able to buy bombs from, so you don't have to be worried about remembering where chests are that restore bomb inventory. Okay, so we have completed the first major dungeon, and we have rescued the Crystal of Earth. Let us see what the ramifications of that